My loves, welcome back to the Forbidden Glass of Wine. Tonight we do not just sip, we remember, we feel, we honor. We return to 1794, a year when the word liberty wasn't just a whisper, but a flame that threatened to consume empires. It was Saint Lucia's year of liberty, a fragile promise carved out of revolution and blood. Their story is our story. Their pain is our inheritance. Their freedom is our duty to protect. This is their story. This is our reminder. This is the Forbidden Glass of Wine. In February 1794, the French National Convention did the unthinkable. They abolished slavery in all their colonies. The ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity crossed the Atlantic like a tidal wave. For the first time in history, an imperial power universally outlawed the ownership of human flesh. In St. Lucia, the enslaved heard the news, and the hills themselves seemed to ignite with hope. They were no longer cargo, they were citizens. But liberty is a dangerous thing to empires. Just 2 months later, the British invaded. They wanted the sugar, they wanted the power, and they wanted the people back in chains. On April 1st, 1794, the British captured the island, seeking to restore the old order of the whip. But once a soul has tasted the idea of freedom, it cannot be untasted. The resistance did not surrender. They took to the woods. In the dense heart of the island, a new army was born, l'Armée Française dans les Bois, the French army in the woods. Joined by French revolutionaries, the formerly enslaved became a force of shadows. From 1795 to 1797, they waged an audacious guerrilla war against the British. They turned the mountains into fortresses and the rivers into escape routes. They were fighting for more than a flag. They were fighting for the right to breathe. In 1795, the tables turned. Victor Hugo landed with reinforcements, and the British were forced to flee. This was l'année de la liberté, the year of liberty. Slavery was officially abolished on the island again. The planters who had supported the British fled, and for a brief, beautiful year, St. Lucia lived the dream of the revolution. They built schools, they held trials, and they practiced the art of being free. It was a glimpse of a future that seemed for a moment permanent. But history is often written in betrayal. In 1802, Napoleon Bonaparte rose to power and did what no other nation had ever done. He re-established slavery. He turned the clock back to the dark. The year of liberty was crushed under the weight of a new empire. St. Lucia was traded again like a gemstone, eventually falling into British hands in 1814. The promise of 1794 became a ghost, a memory that would have to wait decades to be re-won. This is the tragedy of a fragile freedom. It can be taken away if it is not guarded with our lives. My loves, the year of liberty teaches us a bitter lesson. A promise on paper is not the same as peace in the heart. Today, we have our flag, we have our independence, but are we truly honoring the spirit of 1794? We have traded foreign empires for internal divisions. We fire bullets into our own streets, reopening the wounds our ancestors fought to heal. When we destroy each other, we betray the very liberty that Victor Hugo and the brigands died to protect. We must stop being apprentices to our own rage. True freedom is a choice we must make every single day to love, to protect, and to build. This glass tonight is memory in liquid form. It is the fire of 1794. It is the courage of those who refuse to kneel. Let us honor their sacrifice, not with more blood, but with more love. Let the killing stop. Let the rhythm live. Let the healing begin. Join me, Lady Divine, for the next sip of truth, healing, and history inside the forbidden glass of wine. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and remember, the rhythm of freedom still beats within us. Sip slowly and never forget.